Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is part 5 of my super massive comic unboxing right back there. It is just such a big box that I had to break it up into 5 parts. Each part's almost 20-30 minutes long, so it can give you a sense of how big of an unboxing this is. This is going to be more slabs and some really great Golden Age books I know are kind of in there. So that's going to be fun. But just a quick rundown of what these 5 videos have been. It's really been me going through 55 orders that I had sent off to my Stackery account. So it was just this massive amount of comics that I got shipped. And I really shouldn't have shipped that many all at once. But the people at Stackery did an amazing job, and they actually wrapped things really, really well. And it arrives very safely. So it's been a good unboxing so far. So without further ado, let me get into some more stuff from the big box. So I got to climb up to it. Climb up. And I'm going to pull. Oh. Wow, okay. I don't know if I can pull this out. It's so big. In fact, I'm going to put this down. That's one stack. And this big stack here. Okay, we're almost there. Actually, I probably have to do another video after this. There's just a lot more in there. It is such a big box. Okay, but we'll get into this first stack. Okay. Lots of wrapping. Okay, so this is like a whole bunch of little ones. Okay, well, this is going to be a little more challenging. Okay, how to do this? I'm not sure where to start. I'll start on this one. So these are like a lot of like individually wrapped comics, so it's a little more challenging. Okay. Okay, so if you enjoy me watching me like struggle with unboxings, this will be a great video for you because I'm going to be struggling a lot. I can see this is quite challenging. These ones are really well wrapped. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This is some Golden Age books. I ordered 2 comics from this one guy, and he gave me a really great deal. These were like $30 each for Golden Age major comics. So I got a really good deal on these ones. They were, as I said, $30 each for Golden Age. Not too bad. Put that there so I won't lose it. And these are actually kind of cool. So I'm going to show you them. It's number 45. I'm going to actually have to move this other stack here. This is Fight Comics 45. Just a really great cover. And the one that I really liked is this one. Now it's a low grade, I have to say. It's like a 2. But this is Lily Renee art. And I'm a big fan of Lily Renee. And I just want to show this one. It's quite nice. So this is Fight Comics number 47. And the great thing about Lily Renee, she's a Golden Age artist that is still alive to this day. I hope I'm not cursing her by saying this in every video whenever I show her artwork, but she is 100 years old, and she survived the Holocaust. She's a Jewish artist. She fled Germany just before the Nazis kind of went a little weird, and she went to school in England, and just did some, she did amazing covers. Like, you got to check out her covers. They are some of the best covers from Planet Comics and Fight Comics. Her stuff is just brilliant. A lot of good girl art from her. Okay, I'm just going to just one is just... Oh, shoot, I can tell that one wasn't shipped the best. Okay. Okay, so sometimes, not Stackery, but the people that send the comics to Stackery don't do a great job. And that can be annoying. But Stackery does their best to try to protect them regardless. And that was the case with this one. They should have bagged and boarded these. They didn't. This is Bizarre Comics number 1, I believe. And it is a very rare and very interesting. This is Eric Stanton. And he did sort of these kind of S&M. I don't know how to describe it, but S&M, I guess. You know, bondage, kind of... He was really into this idea of women dominating over men. It was kind of interesting thing about him. And these comics are very, very kind of golden age style. Like you can see kind of the artwork. But not meant for kids. But no, not really much nudity or anything. It's just kind of weird bondage and, as I said, S&M. Like a lot of really weird like things going on. So this is kind of like a really interesting, yeah, a lot of really interesting art from Eric Stanton. Okay, so there's that one. And these are just really rare. This is a different artist. This is it's from the same series, Bizarre Comics. I believe it went up to like 50 issues or something like that. It went fairly long. This is volume number 4. And this is Ruth's Wild West Adventures and stuff. So again, it's just this good girl kind of bondage art. Just some kind of crazy, crazy bondage art and stuff. And it's kind of with that almost like golden age style. Like it has a lot of that kind of good girl art style from the 50s or 40s. But it's modern artists doing it. So it's very interesting that way. Very interesting comics. And very hard to find. Those are very rare comics, strangely enough. So Bizarre Comics number 1 and number 5. Or number 4. As I said, very rare. Very rare. Okay. And this one I won an auction. Oh, this actually is not as good as... It looked better on eBay. And probably this is why I won it so cheaply. I paid $5 for this. This is I believe this is Brainiac's origin or something like that. Or the first appearance of the second, or Lex Luthor Brainiac. I don't know. Something like that. But it is a minor key. But you can see that it's got some staining on it. It's a little bit rough. And this is Superman 167. So this is kind of a nice Silver Age key. Okay. And what else do we got here? Okay. Oh, and more Shazam. So in these orders, I'm actually completing my Shazam collection. So this is Shazam number 32. Yeah, 32. Actually, I think I got 2 of these by accident. So this is Shazam number 32. And it has a Mr. Mind cover too. That's the other cool thing about it. So that's Mr. Mind right there. The little caterpillar. And there's Tawny in the background. Playing Empire, or playing the batter, I should say. So that's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of Shazam, so I've been trying to get a complete collection. And I now finally have the complete collection of Shazam. The first series. Sorry, there's a whole bunch of paperwork in here. Okay. Oh, this is kind of cool. So this is Amazing Spider-Man number 19. So nice Silver Age Spider-Man comic. I believe this is a low grade. It's like a 2.0. It's not a high grade. This is actually a pretty pricey book when it's in high grade. I didn't pay much for it. So, you know, sometimes when you pay a little bit less, you get a little bit less. So it's like a low grade comic, I should say. 2.0. And, but I believe this is the first appearance of Ned Leeds, but not Ned Leeds, but, you know, I think that's where he gets named. And also it sets up another character. I believe like Gorgon, Matt Gorgon or something like that. I'm trying to remember, but it is a key for the Spider-Man series. And if you know, you can comment below and just tell me what it is. I know what it is in theory, but I've been doing this. Though you see this video as like a new video, I've been recording this for the last 2.5 hours. So yeah, so it's been a it's been a long haul, and my brain's getting a little iffy. So this is Spider-Man number 19. I'm actually trying to get a run of Spider-Man, maybe the first 20 in the series, but that's number 19. So that's that one. Another thing that I've been picking up, and whenever I can find it, and if I can get it for cheap, is Golden Age books that are cool for cheap. And that is this one, Black Cat Western. It's the Black Cat series, number 17. Very affordable. Like, I think I paid $30 or $40 for this. It wasn't expensive. And, you know, whenever you can get kind of these cool Golden Age books for that cheap, hey, why not? I'm trying to get a run of that as well. Black Cat Western, or Black Cat Comics. It has multiple names because they kind of change the name throughout. Another one that I just picked up, and I've heard so many things about this, that it was a good series, and I didn't pay as much as it says on it. It says $50, but I didn't pay that much. I think that's how much they really wanted. But it is Kingdom Come. And it says first appearance, but I'm not sure who first appearance of. But it's Kingdom Come, and it's the whole set. So I'm not going to take it out. But this is Elseworld Kingdom Come series. I have a feeling that I heard rumors, speculation around the Kingdom Come, that they're planning on doing either a movie or something related to it. So that could be coming in the later, and it could become a hot book. Okay, next one. More Shazam. And this is Shazam number 15. Another Mr. Mind cover. Mr. Mind's right there. And you got Tawny in the right here. I'm not sure who this guy is. Man in paper armor. I don't know who that is. But okay, that's interesting. And we got Shivana at the bottom there. Dr. Shivana. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So this is just another one of the ones that I needed for the whole set of Shazam. So number 15. So, and this one's kind of cool. This is the first appearance of Death from Shazam. Not Shazam. Sandman, I should say, in continuity. So the Sandman series happens outside of continuity. This book happens inside continuity. And this is Action Comics 894. The first appearance of Death, and that's her on the cover here, in continuity. So that's kind of a cool one. Really, really like Death. And strangely, she made the sexiest top 10 list. Not by my top 10 list, but there was a top 10 list that had her as being one of the sexiest women in comics. So I thought that was interesting. Okay, so somebody, this is not Stackery that did this. Somebody sent a comic in newspaper. Do not do this. This is not good. This is not the way you send comics. Okay. Sometimes you get this, right? Some eBay sellers, they don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they sell comics this way, but they should bag and board the comics. Oh, and this is a major key too. Why do they do this? On the major keys, always the major keys, they put it in some junky, junky way of selling it. Okay, so this is University number 2, University 2. It's actually the name of the comic is University 2. It's not number 2, but The Angry Years. And this is Frank Cho's comic that led to Liberty Meadows. And this is the first appearance of all the characters. So you get all their first appearances in this book. So it's kind of great. I really like the humor of Liberty Meadows. Not sure if you can see it. I'm trying to show it a little bit. It's a low grade, actually. I would say like a VG plus maybe. But it is, according to the eBay listing, and the reason I bought it, even though it was low grade, was it was actually signed by Frank Cho. So that's why I was willing to buy it. And because it was low grade, I was able to negotiate, as I always do, and get a little bit of a price discount as well. So I got a pretty good price. Maybe that's why they sent it so poorly. I don't know. They definitely didn't send it very well. That's a rare book, strangely enough. It's hard to find. And it's just a really great one. So I really recommend this book if you can find it. First appearance of all the Liberty Meadow characters, basically. And it's just a really great series. I really enjoy the series. It was recommended by somebody that watches these videos, so I appreciate the fact that they recommended it to me. And they actually recommended me picking this book up because I thought the other book was her first appearance, but it's actually this book. So I really enjoy having that. Okay, so got a few more to go. These ones are all the hard ones to get out. And why did they send it so poorly? This one's sent a little weird. Again, it's not Stackery, it's the people that send these comics. Sent it a little strangely. Okay. Just put like so much tape on everything. Okay, yeah. Leave that tape there. I don't know how they did this. It looks like 2 comics. Is it in one bag? Okay. Really strange. I don't know why they do these things. So let's get this out. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so they just double bagged it. And I accidentally bought this book twice. So this is Thor 137. First appearance of Ulik. I got this. If you watch the previous chapters of this unboxing, you'll notice I picked this one up before as well. So that's my dupe of that one. And this is a duplicate as well. So I got 2 duplicates. So this is Shazam 15. And what happened was I got this and I didn't think he was going to accept. I put a really low best offer of like $10 and he accepted. Everyone else wanted 20 some odd for this. So I didn't expect him to accept. And it's a high grade too. So that's why I didn't expect him to accept. So yeah, I ended up getting it twice. So Shazam number 15. So that's kind of cool. I got that twice now. Oh well. So both of those are duplicates. So those might be future auctions or maybe even giveaways. Oh wow. Okay. So finally, some more cool things. This is Eerie Adventures number 1. And this is from The Seduction of the Innocent. So this is actually a very major key. Very hard book to get. There was a guy that I kept on negotiating with. He wanted like $1,000 for this book and in similar grade. And I didn't want to go there. It was just too much. I didn't want to spend that much. But then somebody else came on with the same book, similar grade. I mean, it's maybe a little bit lower than the guy that had it for $1,000. But he was willing to negotiate, and I got it down to $400. So that's a much better price than $1,000. So I was quite happy to get it for that price. So this is one that was mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent, and it's just a really hard book to find. Eerie Adventures number 1. It's a really great skeleton, golden age horror book, pre-code horror. So really cool. I'm really excited to have that and add it to my SOTI collection. And I'll put it here. Okay. And now we got to go through duct tape. I don't know why people use duct tape of all things. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see how I did getting through all the duct tape. Okay. Okay, interesting. I actually have to look this one up. I'm pretty sure it's this is a major key again. A Golden Age key. This is Dynamic Comics number 23. And this is the first appearance of Fighting Yank, like Lady Yank, I believe, something like that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but pretty sure it's like one of those characters. I was trying to pick up a bunch of the characters that are mentioned in Men of Mystery comics and in these sort of comics that bring back a lot of the Golden Age characters. And this was one of the characters that they had in the series. She's not on the cover, but she's inside. So Dynamic Comics 23. And I got this for $100, so I was quite happy with that price. For a Golden Age first appearance, $100, not too bad. And it's a character that they brought back. So a lot of these characters from the Golden Age disappeared. They just disappeared, right? They were popular in the Golden Age, and then they didn't get brought into the modern age, or didn't have that longevity where they were in the Silver Age, Bronze Age, Copper Age. Well, it's recently where a lot of these characters have been brought back by Dynamite Comics or like some of these other small publishers, and it's kind of cool to see them come back. And I think there is a bit of a speculation there that you can sort of pick up a lot of these early appearances, first appearances even, of these characters, and for very affordable prices, because they were characters that were lost to the Golden Age in many ways. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one is one I was super excited to get. And actually, I wish I bought a different copy of this one. This was one I had a little bit of buyer's regret about this one in a way. But I believe this is actually a pedigree. Again, but it's not where it's written that it's a pedigree. But okay, so this is a Lee Elias cover. This is Black Cat number 9, and I really like this cover because it's a judo cover. I do judo, or I did for a long time. And this is just a really great cover. It's like her doing all these judo moves. They're not really proper judo moves. Actually, this one looks like Sesei Komiyashi. Just so you know, it's a foot propping. It's kind of a weird name. But this one, and then this is like, looks like a Ponsai Nagi. So, but the rest are not really judo moves. Oh, maybe this one. This is like a weird version of Kataguruma. So I know all my judo stuff. I'm a 3rd degree black belt in judo, so I look at this and it's to me a bit humorous because these are not necessarily judo moves. So, but some of them are, and I think it's kind of cool that they had this Black Cat character who's kind of a judo martial arts expert. So I've been trying to get a run of Black Cat, and I think she's kind of an interesting character. So Black Cat number 9 from probably in the 40s. I forget when that came out. Okay, we still have 3 more of these awkward ones, and 1 more stack, I believe. Let me see. Let me do the stack first, maybe. Okay. Okay, so this is easy. Oh no, they opened up. Okay, I might have to do this separately. Okay, so I left instructions. I gotta maybe re-emphasize this, that they shouldn't open up my I have like comic unboxings, you know, Comic Tom mystery mail call. He sends me some, you know, like the monthly thing, and I asked for Stackery not to open not to open the books, but they did. So I'm gonna put these over here. Where can I put it so that? So this is the mystery mail call. All of it. Okay, I'm gonna put this all together, and I'm gonna do that as a separate unboxing later. So I'm gonna put it up there, and that will be a separate unboxing with just the Comic Tom stuff, because I really didn't want to show that. And it should have been open. I wanted to have that mystery box experience, but they opened it. But here's some other books that were in the stack. We got Spider-Gwen, #1, and this is the Bruce Timm variant. I like Bruce Timm a lot. I've been collecting a lot of his artwork, and I've been trying to get all these different covers for Spider-Gwen. So this is the Spider-Gwen by Bruce Timm, and this one was actually kind of funny. I really lucked out on this one because I lost the auction. So what happened was I had an auction. I had a really good bid. It was like really low. At the last minute, somebody outbid me. Okay, so, and I just missed out. And my bid was originally like, I think 25. And it ended up selling for 30. So I noticed though that somebody else had it listed for 20 bucks with free shipping. So I was like, wow, that's even cheaper. So I picked up, and it's a mint copy, so I got it actually cheaper, which is always nice, you know, free shipping and everything. So I thought that was great. And then here's Men of Mystery. I mentioned it when I was referring to those Golden Age comics being brought back. And it's Men of Mystery Comics, and it's from AC Comics. They still are producing these. They're books now, like they're still printing books, Men of Mystery, but they charge like 20 bucks or something. It's like really expensive per issue now. The earlier issues were like $6.95, so pretty expensive cover price on these books. But this is a really great Phantom Lady cover. You know, it's a bondage cover. It's just a really great Phantom Lady. You get to see her belt. It has PL, Phantom Lady. So it's just a really great Golden Age, you know, bringing back of these Golden Age characters. Just removing the tape from the back. They put a million pieces of tape on it. So I thought that was kind of cool. I was quite happy to get that one. I really like Phantom Lady, and I thought that was kind of cool to get. Okay. Last one, or no, two more, jeez. This is a really big unboxing. Sorry, it's going to take me forever. I'm going to lose my voice by the end of all this because I'm trying to do this all in one day. And it's just like multiple videos of me unboxing this one big box. Okay, and I finally get through all the tape. Oh, okay, this is cool. Actually, I had this weird feeling that they were going to send this in a really bad way, but they sent it reasonably well. Okay, so this is another one that Mark Oldroyd had mentioned. I thought it was just too cool to pass up, so I had to get it. This is another Christmas-related one. This is a Lobo paramilitary Christmas special. It's got like Santa beaten up at the bottom there, so you can see that. And it's just this is actually a pretty expensive book for what it is. I paid like 10 bucks, I believe. But I've seen it listed as high as $20, $20, $30 for this book. Strangely expensive. I was surprised. But it's just a really great Lobo cover. And it's him beating up Santa, which is always nice. I actually like Santa, but I guess Lobo doesn't agree. We got... Okay. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a really great comic, too. Okay, so in The Seduction of the Innocent, and this is another book from The Seduction of the Innocent, they have 2 from this series. And I've already shown in the previous unboxing the other from this series that was mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent. So you can watch my previous video and see that. Okay. This is a really rare comic. This is Crimes by Women number 10. It is in really rough shape. It is in really low grade. I would say it's like a 2.0, 2.5 maybe. Is pretty rough. Looks like it could get, definitely a clean and press would do wonders for this comic, but it's a great catfighting comic. Catfight comic. Just a really great Seduction of the Innocent book. So Crimes by Women number 10. Just a really great comic. Really rare. Any of these Crimes by Women, really, really rare. I believe Crimes by Women, there's only like 10 on the census, something like that. It's like really rare, like incredibly hard to find. So I managed to get in this unboxing, this big unbox, 2 of those. So that's quite a feat, and which is the complete Seduction of the Innocent book collection for that series. There was just the 2 that were mentioned inside of the Seduction of the Innocent. And this is the last comic, which is the most difficult to get out, of course. Not sure how I'm going to get this out. Oh, it slides out. Haha. I didn't have to cut through that at all. Okay. And I mentioned that I had gotten this comic twice. So this is Shazam number 8, and I will be selling this one probably once it goes up in value. So this is as I was mentioning in the previous unboxing where I showed the slabbed version of this book. This is kind of the first appearance of the Black Adam in DC Comics, because he makes his appearance later, but this is the comic where he makes his it's kind of like the reprint of the first appearance from the original Golden Age comic, and it's just a really great book to have, because I think it's one that's a lot of people haven't really speculated on, and it is the Black Adam's, first appearance within the Bronze Age, and it's so Shazam number 8, definitely one that I think is a bit under the radar, and not many people realize that that's a really good key to get. Okay, so that's been. Is it part 5 now? It's like, how many parts are there going to be? Okay, part 5 complete. And there's going to be one more part, I believe. There's so much still left in the box. And I'll show you that probably tomorrow. So you'll get to see that. So this has like been kind of like the hull of hulls of comic unboxings. Okay. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.